Okay, all right, here we go, seventh graders. So if you're watching this video and you're a sixth grader, you're watching the wrong video. Okay, so it's a few days before the break, and I just figured we go over this. And because I have one free period right now, so and it's quiet, hopefully. So let me go over this with you guys, seventh graders. So the homework here is the Common Core Problems homework. So that's this. So let's go over it. Now I'm gonna minimize the amount I have to write on here and instead show you what I got. So now I'm wondering if I can make this window bigger. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is great. Oh man. All right, now I think my face is too much on the screen, but it's okay. It's okay. All right, so wow, it's like a revelation. Okay, all right. So number one, Jocelyn was shopping at a farmer's market. So you got the four signs, right, or placards. And which one is proportional relationship? So this is what I did. I cross multiplied them. That's all I did. So I went like 5 times 4 and 250 times 10. All right, and you realize that right off the bat, when you cross multiply, they won't be the same. So it's B, and as soon as I go to C, it's right. So even if you go, I'm not very good at this. Even if you go 5 times 8 and 2 times 20, that's still 40. So it's still proportional. So number one is C. All right, so, okay, here's what I'll do. I'll record the answers. So one is C. Okay. Number 2. Okay, all right, here's the proportion. Number 2, this is the proportion. I did tons per minute. All right, I did this proportion. All right, does this show the answer? The answer is choice C. All right, 480. All right, number 3. Convenience store. So, okay, you should set up 2 proportions. So that's why these questions, as you see, that's a day 2, day 3 question, because these things take time to do. All right, well, a little more time. So let me show you the work for 3. So I set up 2 proportions. So A is right here, first situation, brand A, brand B. Okay, and I just divided. I didn't even really do the unit rate. So I divided 16 cents per ounce, 14 cents per ounce. Now, if you stop here, they can't give you full credit because the question is, what's the difference between the 2 brands? So it's 2 cents. Okay, all right. So C is 2 cents. Per ounce. Okay, 4. Let's see. All right, 4 is this graph. Now, all you really could do is read it. All right, which statement about the graph is true? 250 per pound. That's it. Point W. Okay. So if you look closely at point, let me use a pen. All right. Oh well. All right, I'm gonna use this pen. So if you can see right here, 1 is per pound, right? 1 pound, and that's the money. So 250 for every 1 pound. So it's choice C. Okay. All right. 5. Now this question I really didn't know where to put it. I think that's the long and short of it. So now I circle these 2 points in time that's of interest to us. So 1, 50, 4, 150, because they want to know what's the change in speed, right? Is that what it is? So yeah, it's a difference of 100 miles over 3 hours. So at that time, from hour 1 to hour 4, the speed is 33 1/3 miles per hour. Okay. 6. Let's see. Okay, same old thing. What's the unit rate? I mean, this one's like straightforward. Cost per dollar, right? So you just read the graph. All right, so it's B. 7. Bowling. Now, one of the things that I did for this question is I wanted to double check. $18 for 4 games, 27 for 6 games. I wrote them and I actually cross multiply. I wanted to make sure that these two ratios are in proportion first. All right. And once I realized they're that, I could just pick one. So in this case, I did 18 divided by 4 and I got 4.5. Okay. Now, 8. 8, I set a proportion again. I did water to milk. Okay. Now, what made this proportion more tricky than the usual run-of-the-mill proportion is that these are fraction over fraction. It's a complex fraction. So hence, it was a good thing we did complex fraction early in the year. All right, so I just did the work here, and then 1/4 times 3 over 1, 3/4, okay? Okay. Let's see, let me double check. Water to milk. 1/4 divided by 1/3, keep, change, flip. Yep, all right, I think I'm right. Okay. What is that? B. 9. Now I put a star around 9. Let me see why. Okay. Now, if you look at point N, it's a proportional relationship. And I did y over x. Okay, so let me write that down for you guys. Right? Because remember, like to find a constant of proportionality or the unit rate, you have to divide y over x. So here is 12 over 18. So 12 over 18 is also 2/3. So the reason why I do that is because the strategy then, because reading this graph it's going to be difficult. Like you're not going to be able to find a point because some of these are halves, right? The choices here, they're halves. So it's not going to help you. So what I did was I did y over x in all 4 instances. And D is the correct answer. Even though, you know, if you're not very good at decimals, you might have a problem seeing that 5 over 7.5 is actually 2/3. Okay, so, and you can semi-confirm it on the graph. And you can see that, what is it? 7.5 on the x-axis will give you 5 on the y-axis. Okay? All right, what is that? D. Whew. All right, moving along. Scale drawing. Now, okay, I put another star around this one. So here's the work. Oops. Here's the work. So I set the proportion to find out what 7.5 inches is in feet in real life after you scale it back into reality, so to speak. So one is 30, the other one's 48, and then you multiply them. So that's 1440. Now here I wrote this wrong. You cannot multiply the two numbers before you scale them back up, which is whatever that is, 7.5 times 12, and then multiply by 4. Then you get 360, which is like utterly wrong. Okay, in fact, it's wrong by a factor of 4. So which means if you take 1440 divided by 360, the actual answer, right? 1440 divided by 3, you get 4. Okay, so it's not the same thing. Like don't do that. Okay, you have to convert and then you do the calculations. Okay, so what is that? B. Okay, all right, last one. Great. Let's see. 11. Now, 11, you just have to explain. So A is not proportional. B is yes proportional. What is that? The unit rate is 600 over 2, right? Y over X, so 600 gallons of water in 2 hours. So as you can see, right here, And then it asks you look at the features of the graph. So one has straight line through the origin, the other one has a straight line but not through the origin. That's it. All right, you don't have to write a book when you explain this stuff. Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's it. So thanks for watching. So let me write this down. All right. A is no. B is yes. What is it? 300 gallons per minute. And that's that. So, okay. All right. Thanks for watching and have a good one.
OMG, that was so good.